Welcome to my Keto Recovery. I'm just throwing together a quick video here this Saturday morning. One of the things I talk about a lot with some clients after they start to lose some weight is, the approach that they like to take. Maybe myself, they were morbidly obese, they're starting to lose some weight. They want exercise to come into the picture, maybe help accelerate the weight loss a little bit, and it maybe can do that a little bit. So we talk about the kinds of exercise that are best, quote unquote. I'll start off with that anytime you're getting your body to move is a good thing. So I don't know if there's necessarily anything bad with any form of exercise. I'm ranking these forms of exercise. I got this list from Vinnie Tortorich. He was kind of a mentor for me as far as basically 4 categories of exercise that you can kind of put exercise in, as far as what categories they go into. So I would just break that down just again. This is not, if what I recommend is not at the top of the list, don't worry. You're moving your body. That's the important thing. But it's just what important things you might be getting out of each form of exercise. So I'll actually suggest my best form of exercise as well, which in my opinion is the best form for could say almost every human body. You can't always say all, but you can say almost always. The first classification, the best classification of exercise I like to point out is weight-bearing exercises. And basically what that means is it's not the free weights necessarily, or where you're handling weights. It basically means the weight you're putting on your body. So if you're standing in a standing position or running position, that kind of thing. So that would include things like running, jumping rope, ellipticals, stair machine, sports like tennis, racquetball, soccer, basketball, football, those kind of things. So you're on your feet, you're moving. And the reason that's at the top of the list is it helps with bone density. That's extremely important in health, not just for your bones getting fragile later in life, but also for overall health as well. So that'd be the first category of exercise. And in that category, I would say my best suggestion for exercise, it's extremely low risk. You have, for injury, you have very little chance of hurting yourself. It also, is very easy to do is the other factor, and that's walking. Walking might be boring for some. Maybe your heart rate doesn't get shot up like you do if you do like a lot of HIIT training where you're sprinting all the time, or if you're, running around, trying to train for a 5K or that kind of thing, and doing some couch to 5K. Those are all great as well. But walking, for those reasons, I say it's very good. And especially when you're morbidly obese like I was, it was the very first form of exercise I would do. I live by a lake here, and I'd walk around a lake. It was a 5K, and I get that done in about an hour, walking from my house to the lake. So, but yeah, that's the best form of that form of exercise. Not just that form of exercise, but as exercise in general. It's very easy to do. Even if you're extremely fit, walking is a great exercise as well. And it fills in categories for almost everybody. Second category of exercise I would say is aerobic exercises that are non-weight bearing. This would be things like swimming, spinning or cycling, riding a bike, that kind of thing. Those would be some suggestions. So you're moving your heart, you're getting your heart rate up, but you're not putting any weight on your feet. So it's non-weight bearing. Again, these are great forms of exercise. I would not say if you're doing something that's on the second or third option on this list, or the fourth option, it's not like you're not doing things right. These are just categorically I'm ranking these. The third form I would say is resistance training. I do this one quite a bit. So it'd be like strength training with weights, doing, push-ups, pull-ups, things you can do in your home a lot of times as well. That's kind of the nice thing about that. Those lunges, you might be able to do that. But anytime you're handling weights and, trying to do some working out a core, working out, a leg day. Everyone talks about leg day, or, I did chest and tris yesterday. So my chest and tris I worked out yesterday, and I'm going to be doing a leg day today here. So that would be the third form. And the last form, also a very great thing. It's maybe not going to get your heart rate up at all, really. I should take that back. Some forms can, but you can get a good workout. I should take that back. I've heard reports on that. But is basically just stretching, and your stretching is also very easy, something you can do at home. It's also a very easy thing to do at home. Yoga kind of spills into that a little bit, and that's why I kind of corrected myself, because I know you can really get a good heart rate going if doing certain forms of yoga. So that's why I didn't want to limit myself in that aspect. So, but yeah, those are how I would categorize that. Again, I got that from Vinnie Tortorich, who was my mentor. He was a personal trainer for a very long time, and he kind of categorized it for me, and I think that's a great way to explain how exercise works. And I've just kind of used that list when I am talking to clients as far as how they categorize exercise. But again, I'll restate that if anytime you're just moving your body is a good thing. If what I said wasn't at the top of the list, don't worry about it. You're getting your heart rate up. You're trying to extend your lifespan, and that's a beautiful thing. So, and it's also going to be more important about what you're putting in your body, what you're eating, especially for weight loss. Exercise is a very poor form of weight loss. I would say exercise probably has about 10% to do with weight loss, because you could, be a workout freak machine, but if you're eating the wrong things, it can set you back and, even not only affect your weight loss if that's your goal, but also affect your health in the short and long term. So take those tips here this morning. If you've got any suggestions or corrections, I'm always open to them. Go ahead and just put them in the comments, and I hope you have a great Saturday.